Welcome to Reading Wonderland. Join us on a magical journey through the pages of your favorite stories. The Ugly Duckling by Sebastien Braun is a beautifully illustrated retelling of the classic story by Hans Christian Andersen. This heartwarming story teaches children the importance of acceptance, self-discovery, and the power of inner beauty. So come along on a journey of discovery, and learn why it's not what's on the outside that counts, but what's on the inside that truly matters. The Ugly Duckling by Sebastien Braun. Once upon a time, Mother Duck sat gently on her eggs, waiting for them to hatch. She had 3 small eggs in her nest. She left them, for just a moment, to take a drink from the river. But first she counted them. 1, 2, 3. While she was away, something very strange happened. A large egg came bumping along the river and landed, plop, in Mother Duck's nest. When she returned, Mother Duck counted her eggs again. 1, 2, 3, 4. How did that 4th egg get there? She wondered. The new egg was much bigger than the other 3. No matter, thought Mother Duck. I shall look after it and love it as though it were my own. And she nestled herself back into her nest and kept the eggs warm and snug. Soon 3 of the eggs hatched. With a crack and a quack, 3 little ducklings tumbled out of their shells. Then the 4th egg hatched. But oh, how large and strange this baby was. Not at all like the other ducklings. It looked at Mother Duck and said, "Honk, honk." "No matter," said Mother Duck. "I shall love this one just the same." The next day, Mother Duck and her ducklings met an old turkey walking along the river bank next to the farm. "How strange one of your ducklings looks," gobbled the old turkey. "It's ugly," said the 3 ducklings unkindly, and they peeped with delight. "Honk, honk," said the ugly duckling sadly. But Mother Duck said, "No matter, little one, I love you just the same." And they went on their way. A little while later, the duck family met 2 rude ducks who were quarreling in the barnyard. They stopped and stared when they saw the ugly duckling. "What an ugly duckling," said one. "Surely that cannot be a duck," said the other. "Leave him alone," said Mother Duck. "I am sure he will grow up to be a fine duck." "Honk, honk," said that ugly duckling. "What is that awful noise?" quacked one duck. "It's not natural," quacked the other. "Come along," said Mother Duck to her ducklings, and she led them away from those rude ducks. The ugly duckling began to cry. "Don't cry, little one," said Mother Duck. "I love you just the same." Then the ugly duckling came upon 2 hens pecking at seeds on the riverbank. When they looked up and saw him, they clucked and squawked and clucked again. The ugly duckling became frightened and ran away through a tall hedge full of small birds. "Come back," called Mother Duck. But the ugly duckling could not hear her. The small birds nesting in the hedge took flight. "That is because I am so ugly," thought the ugly duckling. And on he ran, until he was all alone. "I shall hide from the world," he honked. Soon the days go shorter. The wind grew colder. And winter came. The ugly duckling was on his own, and he had grown up. Time passed, and the days grew longer. The winds blew warmer. And soon spring arrived. The ugly duckling hid himself in the tall green reeds beside the stream. "No one wants me," he thought, and he began to cry. Honk, honk, honk. Just then, a flock of beautiful swans passed overhead and heard his sad little honks. A black swan flew down beside him. "Come and join us," honked the swan. "You want me to join you?" asked the ugly duckling. "Of course," honked the swan. "But I am an ugly duckling. No one wants to be with me," said the ugly duckling. "You're a swan," honked the swan. "A beautiful swan." "Me? A swan?" honked the ugly duckling. "Take a look at yourself in the stream and you'll see. You're a swan. Just like me," honked his new friend. The ugly duckling looked into the stream and sure enough, there looking back was a beautiful swan. The ugly duckling spread his wings and honked for all the world to hear. I'm not an ugly duckling. He honked. I am a beautiful swan. You don't quack like a duck, and you don't waddle, said the black swan. You glide and you honk, like me and all the other swans. Then the two beautiful swans took to the air to join the flock. And they all lived happily ever after. And that's the end of the story. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. If you want to see more content like this, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate your support and look forward to sharing more great stories with you in the future. To learn more about an amazing reading program for kids, please check the link in my bio. Thank you.